Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to 14 Weeks Pregnant with baby number 2. So we are officially in the second trimester. Yay, I'm so excited to be out of the first trimester. Hopefully, symptoms and, everything will get a little bit better now. So that's what I'm hoping for. Today is Friday. I'm actually 14 weeks, 1 day pregnant. I didn't have a chance to record my update yesterday, so I'm doing it today. Today was my last day of work, so I'm officially a stay-at-home mom now. So that's really exciting. I'm so thankful and blessed that my husband's making this happen and making it work for me to be able to stay home and take care of Kaelyn and the baby in my belly and just the house and just feel more on top of things and feel like I'm just doing what my family needs. So I'm really excited about that. As you know, like I mentioned last week, I had my first trimester screening done, and at the ultrasound everything looked perfect and everything, and this week I got a call, maybe on Tuesday, with my results, and from where they did the drops of blood from your finger, the lady told me, initially was telling me, everything looks good, she said negative for any chromosomal abnormality, lowest risk possible for Downs and the trisomy 13, 21, 18, I don't remember, but any risk for that was in the lowest category possible. But then she starts to tell me that my PAP-A was borderline low, right under the cutoff where they consider it low. And I had never heard of PAP-A. She just told me, what that means is they just want to make sure to check the growth of the baby, because having low PAP-A, the baby can not grow at the rate that it needs to or have a lower birth rate. So I was just really confused, and then I kind of started to get worried, and I asked her to repeat herself, because you're hearing that, you're like, oh gosh, like what's going on? So she said, when there's low PAP-A, that they do routine ultrasounds every 4 to 6 weeks, and that's throughout the entire pregnancy to check for growth of the baby, make sure everything's, on track and everything. So, of course, I did a little research of my own, and of course, when you Google things, you're gonna find the worst, most horrible stories ever. But mainly what I found was that having low PAP-A can result in a poorly functional placenta. So the placenta might not function at the fullest that it should, which can result in the intrauterine growth restriction, which that's where the smaller growth, lower birth rate comes into play. Preterm labor, preeclampsia, and stillbirth. So I read all that, and then you hear all these horror stories of people that had low PAP-A that lost their baby because it stopped growing at 24 weeks, blah, blah, blah. And it's just it really freaked me out that day. And the next day I'm just come to the conclusion there's nothing I can do about it. If that is the case, I'm just going to enjoy the pregnancy. I'm going to, of course, get the routine ultrasounds and just do what I have to do to keep an eye on this baby. I am a little concerned, but it'll be all right. I mean, I know that it'll be okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to stress about it. Stressing does nothing good for me or the baby. So we're just going to see where it goes. I'm just going to, it's in my mind that everything's okay. The baby's going to be okay. We'll just keep an eye on the baby just in case. And, yeah, that's what it is. So that is in the back of my mind. That's not completely gonna go away, but the number, she told me that my PAP-A was at a 0.39, and she said they consider it low if it's 0.4 or under. Okay, so she said it's right below the cutoff, but it's still in that category. And some things I saw online said 0.5 and under, and then some said 0.4 and under. So I'm not sure. It's kind of a, you know, an iffy point there, but mine was at 0.39. And a lot of the stories online with like the worst things ever, they were a lot lower than 0.39, but you never know. So we're just gonna keep a close watch on it and see where it goes. But anyways, everything else that the first trimester screening tested looked great. So as far as symptoms for this week, I still get really tired at times, but I have found, you know, randomly boosts of energy, and then other times and just like did a train hit me. But I think it's starting to get better, but I still have the moments. I'm still having bowel issues, more so towards the end of this week. I don't really get as constipated, but it seems like every time I go to the restroom, it's either really loose to diarrhea. And I know that everyone's tired of hearing about me talking about this, but this has got to be the most frustrating pregnancy-related symptom for me. Everything else is fine, you know, whatever, but this is frustrating. So I really hope that that is going to end along with the first trimester, and then we'll get into hopefully a little bit more normalcy. So we'll see. This week I've had a little bit more of a stuffy nose. I think I felt the baby move, like the first little flutters. It was just one day that I felt something earlier in the day, and then later that evening, I was kicked back, reclined on the couch, and I thought I felt a little something. So it's so quick and short lasting, but it's, you know, that feeling is different just from a normal body function feeling. So I am pretty sure that I felt the baby move, so that's really exciting. So about 13 and a half weeks is when I felt, pretty sure that I felt the first movement. But my belly has grown more this week. I definitely look, you know, like a more noticeable pregnant belly. I feel so weird because I don't remember having this bump, you know, as far as it is right now with Kaelyn. And I don't want to, I feel like I'm trying to seem more pregnant than I really am, but I guess just because of the second pregnancy, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. But maybe it's just going by a lot faster than what I feel like. I don't know, but anyways, I guess that's about it. Oh, one more symptom. I did notice this week, towards the end of the week, my belly has been kind of achy in some areas, and I think that I've felt a little bit of around ligament pain, but it's more achy, like to the touch, like on the belly area. So I don't know what that's all about. Today it's not as bad, but yesterday and the day before it definitely was. So I don't know, just kind of an achy belly, a little bit of around ligament pain, but that was about it. So I think that's all for symptoms, and any update goes. So we'll do the belly shot and measurements, and then we'll be finished. Okay, here's with shirts on. And I don't have my normal pants on that I usually have on because I already took my picture that I take, my weekly pictures. I took that yesterday. But there's belly. I have on my maternity jeans. And I did weigh yesterday, and weight is the same as last week, so that puts us the same total for the pregnancy as last week, so maybe 8 or 9 pounds. So if we'll get this. Okay, we're right at 34 inches. So 34 inches for 14 weeks, and that's it. There's the bump. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.